Well, before I receive the offering, I want to encourage all the men that is here and also listening online next week and Saturday at 8:30. So men mean boys as well. So born a male, if that is you, I want to encourage you that you join us. You join me next week and Saturday. At 8:30 here at the church. We have a powerful men's seminar that God put in my spirit to theme manpower. So it's going to be absolutely wonderful and amazing. It's designed to add needed credibility to the profile of all men in so many facets of our society, in our nation, in the world, in the communities that we live. And so I'm going to be focusing on the position of men, because it's important that we know as men where God has positioned us. Because elevation requires knowledge of position. If somebody doesn't know where they are, they could never be elevated. So it's going to be a very, very powerful empowerment men's seminar next week and Saturday. And they say that a way to a man's heart is through his stomach. So we have catered for that as well. Praise God. And so the men is going to be blessed with a refreshment. But also the grace of God is going to work very, very powerfully. It's especially important and imperative now, because if you look generally, the value of men is understood too many times in their absence, when men are no longer there. But while they are there are so many men that are doing great things outside in the marketplace. In their career, in the gifting that God has given them. But so many men, when they walk into the door of their home, they feel like a failure, because they are not celebrated for who God has anointed them to be. And when you look at the gender-based violence, it is another expression of where men are needed. They need to be spoken to by other men. Because now, as much as gender-based violence is a big focus globally, and it ought to be, because it's not right, but the first violent act in the Bible was between two brothers. So somewhere the man needs to be in a position where you're in the presence of God, because it is there where things are fixed, mended, and redesigned. So it's going to be a very, very pivotal, very important, very significant time for men in your profile to be here. Sometimes men have got challenges, pressures that they need to deal with, and they don't know how to deal with it. Imagine you, Abram, your body's half dead, your wife is barren, and God calls you to be a father of many nations. What kind of pressure is that men needs to live up to and overcome? And so it's going to be very imperative. So if you could clear your diary, make sure that you are here. It's going to be very, very powerful. There's nothing more precious and nothing more awesome than a man in the presence of God. When you're in the presence of God, that's your best position for elevation. Praise God.